go again. I'm back in the secret camp where I did a review of the Buffalo Super 6 Smock versus the Sherpa Adventure Smock. That proved quite popular, so I've come back again to do a review of this garment, the Naprini Rainforest Smock. Now, Naprini, it's one of those makes like Fjällräven, Jack Wolfskin, Tog 24. That's, you don't know whether it's got a foot in both camps really. It's outdoor gear, it's also outdoor fashion gear. You're as likely to see a Fjällräven or a Jack Wolfskin jacket in a shopping mall as you are on the mountain. I think this certainly falls into that category. So what is it? Well, it's based on it looks like a traditional 1960s Norwegian anorak, which I guess the style is based on. And if you look at it, got a bloody big Norwegian flag, and that apparently is pronounced Naprini. It's a Norwegian anorak, except it isn't. It's an Italian company, Naprini, Italian. Naprini is Finnish. Naprini are owned by an American corporation, and they use as the aforementioned Norwegian flag. So I don't know what's going on there. That's a bit schizophrenic. But I guess they wanted to use the Norwegian flag to indicate that it is based on a traditional Norwegian anorak. From, if you ever see old magazines from the 60s and 70s, you used to see lots of adverts of anoraks like this, big heavy canvas things, Ventile, and they've come back into fashion, I guess. And this particular jacket, the Rainforest, it has several variants. There's a winter, summer, some have side pockets, some are fleece lined, and this actually is the summer, the most basic one. It's the end of November, it's very cold. When I left the car it was -2. I've got 2 layers under this. I've got a thermal vest, a long sleeve thermal top, and a thin top above that, and so I've got 3 layers on. I'm quite warm enough. I'll probably do a follow-up to this and test it on a proper mountain walk, but yeah, it feels okay at the moment. Now, I have heard that the sizing's a bit odd on Naprini. Go for a size up, I've been told, which I did. I'm large normally, and this is an extra large, but it's generous enough for me to get a couple of layers underneath without feeling like the Michelin man. So yeah, it's fine. So what do I like about it so far? And I haven't worn it on a serious expedition. This is actually the first time I've come on a walk in it today. And what do I like about it? Well, I like the style. I like the trad style. I like the big, huge pocket, absolutely ginormous zip pocket. I mean, you could get a small child in that. I like there's a side vent here which you can pull to cool off. I preferred it if it was like a Buffalo where you had side zips both sides that stayed fixed, because I could see a problem here. If you unzip it, it's going to be flapping about a bit. So a design flaw, probably the design flaw which I least like, which worries me most, is the inner cuff. It has 2 cuffs, the inner and outer, and the inner cuff doesn't have a Velcro fastener, and it's quite baggy, quite roomy. So if you were doing an activity in snow, for example, snowboarding, or just sledging with your kids, or I doubt you wouldn't use this for winter climbing, serious winter climbing I guess, but you're going to get snow tumbling down your sleeves, so that's not very nice. So yeah, it's a bit of a design flaw there. I suppose you could say that you could get a big pair of gloves tucked in. Yeah, that's a shame really, that would improve it no end. It's got a couple of vent eyelets up each side, a good hood, cinches which tighten the hood. It has cinches at the side, so you can adjust it to your fit. I'm approaching this to ask, is this a serious outdoor garment, or is it an outdoor fashion garment? I'd say yes, it is a serious outdoor garment. It's quite expensive. This was £85, which is actually very cheap. Normally about 120 upwards, even for the summer, basic summer jacket. So they're an expensive bit of clobber, relatively expensive. Another plus for this is it's very packed down, really small. The material is supposed to be eco-friendly. It's supposed to be windproof and waterproof. I don't know what the material is actually, but they claim it's windproof and waterproof. So yeah, it looks nice, it feels roomy. I've got a size up. I'm 5'10", about 13 stone, so a bit overweight at the moment. I need to lose a stone for next spring. But if you're around my height, if you're taller, it'd probably fit you up to 6'2", and that weight up to say 14 stone, extra large. So I would recommend, if you are large and you're buying the summer one, get a size up from what you normally take, because you're going to need, if you're going to use it in winter, as I will, you're going to need a couple of layers underneath to be warm, unless you're mountain biking in it and you're getting hot, and then just wear a thermal vest underneath. So yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. It's expensive for what it is. So a lot of people think, well, what do I need it for? Would it be money better spent on a buffalo or a montan or whatever? But it is a layering garment, I would say. So buy a size up if you're going to buy one. If you like the look of it, and I like the look of it, I love this colour. It's not exactly a stealth colour. It's what Hamish McInnes, or is it Hamish Brown, one of the Scottish mountaineers, calls colour pollution. I think it's Hamish Brown actually calls these reds and orange and yellows colour pollution. So if you don't mind a bit of colour pollution, then yeah, I like this colour. It's one of my favourite colours. So yeah, it's fine. So I say it's a layering garment, I would say. You can wear the summer one in winter, so long as you get a size up and you use layers, and it will fit a couple of layers underneath. So I hope that little video is quite helpful if you're considering getting a Naprini rainforest jacket. It's a nice coat. Okay, catch you again.